In a setback for Amazon and Flipkart, the Supreme Court has refused to stall an antitrust probe against the companies. The CCI-led bench observed that the big e-commerce companies should volunteer instead of objecting to the inquiry while dismissing their appeals against the Karnataka High Court order, which had allowed the probe by the Competition Commission of India to continue. Noting that it will ensure that a probe is conducted, the Apex Court gave a time of 4 weeks to the e-commerce companies to prepare their set of submissions and arguments to be made before the regulator. The top court order means that CCI will continue probing allegations of predatory pricing, deep discounting, preferential seller listing, and exclusive partnerships against Amazon and Flipkart. Last month, a division bench of the Karnataka High Court had dismissed their petitions against an antitrust probe, thereby allowing an investigation by the CCI to continue into allegations of anti-competitive practices by the two online retailers. Noting that the appeals against the single judge bench order were devoid of merit, the division bench back then had refused to quash the CCI probe at the stage. A body of MSMEs, Delhi Vyapar Mahasangh, had filed a complaint before the Competition Commission of India claiming that Amazon and Flipkart's links with preferred sellers foreclosed options for their competitors, based on which CCI in January 2020 had ordered a probe as it prima facie held that there was a case against the online retailers. However, an interim stay was granted by the High Court in February 2020, which continued till June this year. CCI had urged the division bench of the High Court to not stall its probe against Amazon and Flipkart, claiming that any further stay on probe will have serious consequences for the economy. CCI had argued that there is no civil liability at this stage of the probe against the online marketplaces, adding that even if the inquiry revealed some malpractice, Amazon and Flipkart will get a chance to present their side of arguments before a conclusion is reached. CCI is probing Amazon's alleged links with Appareo and Cloudtail and Flipkart's alleged links with WS Retail and Omnitech. The regulator pointed to the stay imposed on the probe by a single judge bench of the High Court in February 2020, while sounding the dangers of a possibility if the allegations turned out to be true eventually. It argued that not probing the two online marketplaces for nearly 1.5 years might have damaged the economy irreparably, indicating that many MSMEs have already been pushed out of business during the pandemic. CCI maintained that while there are numerous benefits of e-commerce, but it needs to be kept competitive and online platforms are meant to be neutral. Opposing arguments on inapplicability of competition law on Amazon and Flipkart, the regulator argued that online marketplaces are very much a part of the production chain. It also submitted that competition law itself is an evolving subject, arguing that it is incorrect to conflate online marketplaces with malls, as the former are not passive players.